I ain't got nothing for you. This is gonna suck. So, if you haven't been here for these before, let me get a little bigger on screen. There we go. If you haven't been here for these before, they suck. This game is awful. It runs badly. It has the most nothing story I've experienced in years. It's a weird dating sim that misses the point of everything else in the series, as well as features mechanics that miss the point of everything else in the rest of the series. For some reason, they gave the game 6 roots, and all of them are the exact same. In terms of gameplay, the story is 90% the same, with a couple extra changes depending on the character, who they just insert into whatever the scene is for no reason. I think we were about halfway through last time. Tonight isn't going to be too long, but we are going to try and finish up at least one of them. Also, before we start, thanks to Soul Celeste _ for following. That was after our collab with Daime on Friday. You should go check them out. They're really neat. With that in mind, let me get down into position here, and then we'll get started in just a second. Alright, scrolling so slowly. Okay. Bye. Whoa. Yeah, I need to shrink a little bit more. We are going to be a little bit quieter than usual, because it's getting late. Or at least we're going to try. You know us with our boundless enthusiasm. What is that voice? Anyway, with that in mind, so if you haven't seen this game before, it runs horrible. The best way to show that to you is to click setup mode, and now I'm going to click out of setup mode. Now it's going to hang up, and then it's going to autosave, and all the textures are going to load in at once. So, where we last left off, whose were we in? We had finished off 3 of the currently available 5. Oh, it's a bit late. Hi, innocent bystander. Welcome to this nightmare. This game is not innocent. Here, hold on, I just realized. Let's get that back on screen. There we go. Alright. So, of the 2 girls we have left, we have random Garu girl, who is a friend of somebody in the group, I don't remember, and we have childhood best friend girl. The life's already draining out of me just saying that. It doesn't matter which one we pick, because all the gameplay is going to be the exact same, so... Also, look at how big this text box is. The names, by the way, are super tiny in the corner over there. And the text box, the text takes up like a ninth of the entire box. Anyway, you guys all love Gunpla. That's why you came to this Gunpla high school for Gunpla, right? We have to defeat the student council if you've forgotten. That's the goal of this game. I have no hope for this route, as she is, in fact, the childhood best friend. So you know how that was going in games like this. She's gonna be milk toast. Even more so than everyone else. Ah! Get out of my way. Oh, good. It's time to do another one of these missions where you can't actually lose because there's no enemies. There's no enemy players because this game for some reason works on a team-based competitive goal system. Also, don't get excited because the chances of us finding a robot part that's better than what we already have are basically zero because of how this game functions. I also don't remember how to play this, so this is gonna be funny. Oh no, in-universe cutscene. Did you guys know that we're childhood friends? Seeing them try to make the Gunpla anime is so funny though. Are we actually? No. Are we? Nope, no, she's on the party, so that scene makes no sense. Oh yeah, I forgot there's no actual zoom in for your gun. How do you do it again? Oh yeah, you turn this on, and this is your reticle. And then you just kind of aim in the middle of it and hope that it lines up somehow. If there's actual enemies around, you can lock onto them. God, this thing sucks. Stop. Stop. What exhilarating gameplay. See, so now that we're locked on, we're literally just gonna take out all these guys in one shot. Except that one, because he was in midair and the tracking sucks. Also, all these are just the same robots we've been fighting the entire time, so there's gonna be no new parts here. Now you have to defeat the Serpent Custom. Now you might notice, oh yeah, there's super moves over there. Don't worry, they don't really do much. Also, that effect looks garbage. Reminder that for some reason, you can only carry 5 parts on you at once, and if you want to keep more than 5 parts at the end of the mission, you have to find this box that spawns randomly on the map. And also hope that an enemy doesn't hit you out of it. No, I don't want to lock onto that. I want to lock onto... Uh-oh. Hey Yui, you have the part we have to return. Can you do that, please? Instead of... God, that gun does no damage. So now we're just gonna sit here and lightly shoot at this. None of the other point totals matter anymore because the boss spawned. So we're just gonna sit here and mash the shoot button at it. I don't actually remember having a side strafe before. Wow, it sure is just doing that over and over again, huh? Oh my god. Go pick up this part. Where did the big box spawn? Behind us. Like, way behind us. Where is it? Also, if too many enemies hit you while you're doing this, you just stop doing it. So, you know, that's always cool. Ugh. Wow, there wasn't even a ground effect when it hit the ground. That explosion. Also, your gun takes like an eternity to recharge if you use all of it, so remember to leave a shot empty. Otherwise, you're just gonna run around because your gun is way stronger than your actual like melee. See, look, we punched it and the mission ended instantly. Wow, you got an S. Aren't you amazing? By the way, unlike previous games, there's no reason to keep more than one copy of each part. Because, of course, they messed that up too. I'm taking off this hat. It doesn't... This game doesn't deserve our hat. Everyone has to know how fun Gunpla Battle is, except in this game it's not fun. Ah, sippy. That was mission 1. Mission 2. Is this also going to be... Yep. Anyway, they're like, wow, Yui, you suck. And I'm like, yeah, she does suck, don't she? You can't beat the vice president, even though there's literally no such thing as a straight up fight in this game. So, you know, the whole depiction of strength in this game means nothing, because it's all team-based competitions instead of actual fights against enemy teams. Oh, it's so bad. Unfortunately, I am only a small anime girl. No, I don't. But you're gonna make me. Oh wow, guys. Guess what? I have the strangest feeling that we're about to do the exact same thing we just did. Again. Wouldn't that be funny? The answer is no. No, it wouldn't be. Oh wow, look, it's the same map. And just like before, go break some boxes. Content. So we had to turn off lock on to boxes, which is making this more difficult. However, the problem is when enemies actually spawn in this game, if your auto lock will try and lock onto boxes. Also, if you can't tell, we're trying to jump and it's just not working there, so that's cool. Can we be playing that instead? Gundam Breaker 2's on the shelf right there. Also, if you haven't noticed yet, all the basic enemies just die in one hit. In fact, it's actually very hard to properly lose in this game. Also, since that just showed up, yeah, if you hit an enemy while they're down, you just can't hit them at all. There's no damage in knockdown state whatsoever. So you know, that's cool. And yes, these are the exact same enemies we just fought. Hold up. Where was... I want that actually. Where is it? There it is. Kindly asking you to give us whatever that is. Thank you. Where is the parts box? All the way over here. We did it. Oh man, this thing's boring. Time to fight Dendrobium, which you think would be cool because the Dendrobium's rad, but instead it just kind of randomly flies around the map. Where, if I can even find it. There it is. Yeah, it just kind of flies up there. You just have to slowly shoot it down. If the game will even let me lock on. There we go. And of course, because it's moving, the tracking on your gun is awful. Now we're just gonna slowly follow it around the map. This is a boss fight, guys. This counts as a boss fight. See, look, it's stunned in midair where we can't hit it. Someone programmed this and went, yeah, this is cool. What if it moved just a little too fast for you to actually catch up? Oh look, our lock-on broke. What? Where did it go? What? Of course, our little AI party member isn't helping at all, by the way. And leading your shot doesn't work either unless you, like, unlock. It does no damage either, so... There we go, we clipped it. Oh man. Man, this game sucks. There we go. What an engaging boss fight that was. No. Awful. Absolutely bad. Why did we ever agree to do this? Bum, 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 ba, da, 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 da.
なんだかこうして君と一緒にバトルしてると昔のことをいろいろ思い出しちゃうな。
One second. Your character has no eyeballs. Isn't that cool?
朝から晩までお父さんたちに怒られるまで。君は怒られてからもまだ布団の中とかで作ってたでしょ。
There we go.
私知ってるんだから。すごいよね。私の方がお姉さんなのに。
I'm completely worthless without you, but look at my frilly little dress as a girl.
君の作るガンプラが好きだった。なんていうのかな。あったかいなんてちょっと恥ずかしい。とにかく私今はいおりちゃんやまりかちゃんもう二度と負けないんだから。これからもよろしくね。
よろしく。 Okay, so now it's time to fight that one loser bully again. Because that's what you do every time you get here. Okay.
実際にちょっとでもアドモ生徒会に不満を持っていた人たちのなるほど。
Anyway, here he comes. Wow, it's the same guy we beat 4 times already at this exact same point in the story. Anyway, I'm going to skip this because he's just going to be like, haha, I steal parts, you guys suck, I have a 40. And then you're going to beat him and he's going to be like, I'm sorry, I'll return all the parts. Like, the story is the exact same in every single route. The only difference is that there are very, very minor changes in dialogue depending on the girl. Except for the idol so far, who has the exact same story but in several different locations that aren't used in the other ones for some reason. So, you know, it's because she's an idol. Oh, you are. It's gonna be the exact same fight we've done like 3 times already. 4 times actually. I think. I don't even remember, man. I think that no wait, this is the 4th time. Anyway, here he is. Oh, he died. Anyway, this is the first one in this mission you can theoretically lose. So you just have to defeat them in more points. Which would be fine if the game didn't always try and lock onto the enemy party that is worthless for you to defeat in these games. As it gives you no points whatsoever for killing them. Oh look, it auto-locked onto an enemy player again instead of the things I actually have to beat. Great. Doing great, game. Still locking onto them. I do not care. Leave me alone. We aren't even supposed to be fighting each other right now. It doesn't help that the enemy AI is like brain dead too. And it's auto-focusing on the enemies once more that I don't need to attack. In fact, that the game does not care or incentivize me to attack at all. Not even trying to get that. There we go. Where are all the containers? Ah, you've been defeated, faceless man. I'm gonna assume we need to beat these guys. Yep. There we go. Where are the containers on this map? There's one. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we had destroyed 20 units. And we have one type of target that I just don't know where it is. Okay. It was victory. Oh, go away, students. The enemy teammates don't even have names. It's so bad. They're just student A and B. We somehow lost our arms. Okay. Smash, please move. go. That's what I was trying to hit. He just happened to clip over me right when I killed the enemy, so he got the part that I needed. Oh, good. And it also just refused to knock him out of the state when I hit him. So they just got that for free. That's always fun. Also, that somehow caught them up. There we go. I guess we're killing the big Zam now. Get out of my way. There we go. I win. Now I just gotta punch this dude in the face until he's done, which is gonna be in like literally a second. There we go. Daishori. Welcome. You've missed nothing of value. Everything in this game is horrible. Anyway, he lost because he didn't make any of the parts. He just stole them from people. He has no love for Gunpla. That's it. That's the scene. We've seen it like 5 times. Oh look, it's the exact same fight we've done yet again. Oh. We're wearing the mask to hide the boredom. Anyway, in this one, it's revealed that sad girl here who's sneaking off is actually been spying on us for another team while also working for them. Because they've blackmailed them. Because they own the room we're in, and it's only because she's working for them that she gets to keep the room. Also, this is the worst map in the game. Ba-dum-bum, bum, ba-dum. Ah, hold on, let me stand up a little better. There we go. This is gonna be rough. It always is, every time. Why are we losing frames? Hey, there we go. Whatever it was buffered out. You've seen this cutscene 5 times. Alright, so... Beat chests. They spawn primarily inside the middle of the map, if I remember right. However, the problem with this map is that everything tends to spawn next to the enemies. Which gives them an incredibly unfair advantage because this map is a nightmare to navigate. As you can see, the fight has begun. There are literally no enemies for us to fight right now, because they all spawned at the top part of the map where the enemy team is. So now we got a race to find an entrance here. No. It's time for work.
プレイヤー2撃破されました。承駆逐します。プレイヤー5撃破されました。
塵も残さず潰してやる。
タイミングフィンガー。ターゲットなかなかのバーストが期待できそうなターゲットです。これは撃破しておきたいですね。始まったわね。さあ行きましょ
I
う。
literally couldn't care less about this dude. Let me go.
安っぽいパーツの寄せ集めが全て破壊してやろう。
ターゲット確認。これより破壊するわ。
John defeated.
チームブルーポイント獲得です。さあ次のクエストもどんどん行きましょう。
Look at how cool this combo is, gang. In which
このクエストは
I hit him and then hit him, and then I get stuck in lockstone against the wall because my attacks aren't connecting, and the enemy just seals the final points.
プレイヤー5撃破されました。プレイヤー4撃破されました。
Meanwhile, the lock-on continues to try and force me to lock onto the enemy players instead of what I'm supposed to be locking onto.
負けていられません。一歩前進だね。さあ次のクエストも片付けちゃおう。
Grab this, and then we have to run down into the middle of the map.
狙い撃ちます。
And hold this.
このクエストはチームレッドが持っていった。
Oh look, Red took another one because we never even saw the enemies on this map.
この程度のクエスト、アフタヌーンティーの片手までもクリアできるぞ。
やりましたねチームブルー。これは大きなポイントです。
Luckily we are in the area with a ton of containers.
ダメダメだ。仕切り直すぞ。
やった倒せた。チームブルーポイント獲得です。さあ次のクエストもどんどん行
There
き
we
ましょ
go.
う。
Bum bum bum.
さあ次のクエストも片付けちゃおう。
Why bother fighting the enemies when you can just fly around them and never interact?
とも負けていられません。
なんだと。
キーパーツ回収クエスト開始。どちらが先にキーパーツを回収できるのでしょうか。回収クエスト開始ですね。いいパーツを手に入れるためにも頑張りましょう先輩。チームレッドポイント獲得です。さあ次のクエストもどんどん行きましょう。
Somebody recovered parts up here on our team that were not the ones we needed to recover.
私がクエストで庶民に遅れを取るなどありえん。
ターゲット確認。これより破壊するわ。やりましたね。終わりました。チームブルー。これは大きなポイントです。一歩前進だね。さあ次のクエストも片付けちゃおう。
Final boss. The boss fight should clip in any second
撃
here.
破されました。
There it is. Alright, so there's the boss. We shouldn't even have to do that, but I guess they're gonna make us.
負けていられません。まだまだこれから。次の
By the way, did you know that if your if your boost gauge is mostly refilled, but it hasn't fully refilled after you've used it, that you can't boost again? This game was created from hell. Oh look, it's the orb we've already fought multiple times. It can't even hit me from here.
このクエストはチームブルーが持っていった。レッドも負けていられません。
なんだと。薄汚いガンプラめ。粛清してやる。
このクエストは時間との勝負でもありますよ。さあさあ通常の3倍のスピードで行きましょう。
このクエス
How are you not dead? Why did it take that long? It was at 0 health for like 4 attacks. Here, I'll pick these up, I guess. Alright. Now we just gotta beat, what's his name? For some reason that took 21 points, which I think is the highest I've seen in this game so far. Right, these are both lackeys. Is he behind us the entire time? Oh no, not the hidden gold container. Please get out of my way. I don't care about you. I really don't. Leave me alone. Where did all my parts go? That's what I thought. Give me those matches. Seriously, where's the guy? Where the fuck is the enemy? He's not even on the map. There he is. God. There we go. God. It cut off her dialogue, by the way, for victory. Acquire all new parts. Taking this off. There's no winning tonight. You spend so much money on Gunpla, but Gunpla is about stealing parts. It's also not about buying parts. It's about parts you make with... Let's see if there's anything new, but I doubt it. Nothing better. Massively drops our thruster capacity. Nope. Very cool how they just gave parts set power. So that, and no way to improve it. So you just know whether a part's good or not right from the get-go. Do you want a minor power increase for losing all of your speed? I mean, you can get it if you want. It's like the parts are like at complete random too. God, I miss custom robo. At least the shields are like 90% the same. Alright, let's get back into it. So now we gotta do the desert mission again, which is honestly probably the easiest one. And then after that, they're going to make us do some garbage where we have to do a single fight that we can't lose again. Anyway, so the plot here is that this shows up and she's like, I want to paint Gunpla, but the club that paints Gunpla is hogging all the equipment, so none of us can do it because they're higher ranked than us. And then we go beat the crap out of them and they're like, oh wow, never mind, we've learned the error of our ways, just like the last 5 people you beat the crap out of. Now everyone can paint Gunpla with love, and that's it. There you go. There you go. I solved it. Oh man. Oh man, this game is bad. It's so bad. Ah. Here we go. Like, paint. That, please ignore that our party member was literally floating on the ground at load in there. Oh good, the AI who has auto lock on for boxes just sniped that before we could get to it. But, oh actually, it's defeat 20 units this time first instead of boxes. Why are you coming over here? Clown. Man, Gaffrin, you're so cool. So fun fact, when this game came out originally, they talked about how they were going to be supporting this for the foreseeable future and making sure that all the suits that got cut from previous games, including a bunch of new suits, would also be added back in. They added like 4 suits and then stopped updating the game because it bombed harder than anyone had ever, like anything else in the franchise. Because who could have guessed? This game kind of sucked. In fact, this game maybe got bombed on like all review platforms by angry fans. Because it missed the entire point of the franchise. You know, the thing that's always a death sentence. Since for some reason they outsourced this to a completely different team than the team that had done every other game in the franchise. Also, if I remember correctly, they are doing a Gundam Breaker OVA right now. However, it appears to be focused on every game except this one. So that should tell you pretty much everything you need to know about how they're handling reception of this, including the mobile game, which really says a lot. There we go. I guess my game's just gonna be like, I'm gonna refuse to lock on to the Zeta Gundam, so you're gonna fail that mission. It doesn't help that like when it spawns enemies in these maps, it just spawns them all in a big puddle and then goes, hey, get it. Destroy the O. Yeah, let's go recover these parts. God, this mini map is so bad. In the top right. It doesn't help that the camera like jerks all around the entire time. Sometimes I think about how when this game launched, it ran at like sub 15 frames. I just put in like 4 parts. What do you mean I only recovered 2? Put this back in. There we go. I had 4 parts when I came over here. Just decided that those didn't count, I guess. You gotta go, early shift. Thanks for the health stream. You're welcome. I wish our schedule was better so it wasn't so late. All our regulars had to go take a nap. What is that angle game? Funny bird. What the fuck just happened? I call this the Cheenuts Cracker Special. There's a lot of words in that sentence you should not have used, video game. What was that attack? There we go. We beat it. It blew up. Where is he? Clown. There he is. You and your bad puns. I'm going to remove you from this timeline. Get out of here. It keeps cutting off her victory line. It's really good. Couldn't even program that correctly. Very nice how there's no way to actually track what parts you've picked up. And you can only carry 5 at shabby, ugly lumps. Okay, dude. Oh look, it's time for the get to know the girl segment. Where you can't lose this mission because it's just against the AI again. And there isn't even an enemy team. Anyway, time to get the one of 2 CGs this route provides you for milk toast if you are into milk toast. It's like the designs in this game aren't even good to begin with, but the art style is even more boring and the characters are even flatter. Anyway, let's go play Gunpla instead of talking. How dare this game have a blue color scheme? I forgot that you can skip that. Oh, it's all so... Yeah. There we go. Our chest wasn't on screen. That's very important, actually. Let's see. Break 10 boxes, right? Wow, wow, look at how low quality this is. How can I make this pick up better on screen? Nightmare. Yo, is that the high grade virtue? Hold on, wait, can we get in here? Nope, it's all I. God, I wish this game wasn't garbage. Save us, Gundam Breaker and Gundam Breaker 2 for the no console. They didn't right, so that's they just put the game box out of. Oh wow, look at all the enemies. Time to shoot this gun. You can just run into it like idiots. Stop. 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 You defeated the G3 Gundam. Go return this. Hit a wall because it's not listed on the map. We should have run around it so that the AI just hits the wall instead of actually fighting us. I'm sure I'm hitting the right thing, but it's not working. That's cool. Look at how bad this combo is, by the way. Heavy doesn't even lead into anything. There's also no forward momentum, by the way, in case you were wondering when you hit light, even if you're pressing a button. This game was just built bad. Cover the wing Gundam part. Wee. Back to the box again. I wonder what special boss enemy we're gonna fight at the end of this, since this is the exact same mission with slightly different enemies for the third time in this route. Or I'm trying to get this part. Thank you. Very nice of the box to continually spawn in the exact same point on the map for once. Where am I even going? Okay, it's way up there. Ah! Matt! Oh no, the gank squad is coming. They're just punching into the side of this box. Anyway, we win. Wait, that was the main goal? Wow, that's so sad. There wasn't even a boss fight for this one. At least we got a bunch of new parts. I'm sure all of them will be useful. That's a lie. None of them will be. Anyway, she loves you. Time for a CG that's gonna make me go, wow, this is bad. I'm not gonna say anything. Oh no, she's giving you a hug. Don't you feel like she's important to you now, viewer? Anyway, someone actually saw the entire thing and now she's embarrassed. We didn't kiss. Why did you install microphones into this room? That's fucked up. That makes every other route a bit creepier now. Anyway, time to fight the second to last boss again. Which is just a team of 3 dudes. Time to go fight the student council. Hold on. You didn't see that. When did I even... Oh, because I did type a singular number in that. Anyway, here they come. They're like, you gotta beat us in order to get the key card into the student council room. Gunpla, go! Skipping that. Just skipping that scene. Not doing it. Not this time.
秩序を乱す反乱分子めすぐに潰してくれる
Haha. Anyway, here we go. This map is also dumb. Just so you know. Divided into like 3 parts. That is not a neutral unit. Here we go, gang. It's time for everyone to get trapped in a big circle in the middle of the map. How long? What the fuck is happening? We were in that laser for like literally a solid like. Who keeps shooting that laser? You? Why do you have a laser that just traps someone in place for 30 seconds? What's wrong with you? Sir, leave me alone. I couldn't care less about you. Destroy the target. Let's see. There they are. Oh great. Right into the 30-second long laser that does no damage. Please stop locking onto them. There we go. Neutral forces appear with a gimmick. Clear this quest, and you can use the gimmick too. I don't know what that means. Hey, it's Barbie. Wow, the enemy team sucks. I would appreciate. No, it's fucking containers again. Okay. Covered the key part. Oh yeah, I forgot. Her thing is that she's just crazy in fights for some reason. By the way, it's literally impossible to get up this wall in one burst, so you have to just try and then wait. Let's go drop these parts off. There we go. You guys have 1 point. go get this now? Oh, it's just on the floor.
この一撃で仕留めてみせる。
Mine.
チームブルーの手にキーパーツが渡りました。さあ回収は
Oh, okay, so we just can't get the key part back in time? Oh, because the AI used our box, so it respawned on the other side of the map. And we have 18 seconds to get there, and it takes longer than that to actually put a part in the box. So that's cool. Basically, we can't do anything because our party members are stupid.
次のクエストもどんどん行きましょう。
判断を誤った次で爆撃
I tried, but unfortunately, one of our party members decided that instead of returning that, it would be funny if they got a pair of legs that they can't use because they have set suits. Because for some reason, your own party members can do that. You know, that's cool.
さあさあ通常の3倍のスピードで行きましょう。クエスト開始。どこから潰そうかしら。
Yo, is that Lupus?
このクエストはチームレッドが持っている。
No, give me those.
ブルーも負けていられません。
この程度のクエストどうしようもない。次に行こう。
このクエストはチームブルーが持っていった。レッドも負けていられません。
Fuck out of my way, I want these arms. No, I'm taking these arms.
と奪わせてちょうだい。
This is great. It's really cool how I can't actually tell what any of this is. Game's doing its best. Hello, Ptolemy. Goodbye, Ptolemy.
貴様らのような雑
Anyway, we win.
が愛をするまでもない
How anticlimactic. Fortunately, we couldn't get Barbados' backpack, so we don't have the funny tail. Anyway, you guys are strong. Go fight the final boss. He's super strong, we swear, and not the same fight you've done 3 times already. Let me guess, none of the Barbados parts are any good. Nope, that is a massive drop in thruster capacity. That is just a drop in defense for no reason. That is also a drop in defense for no reason. Also, they have fucked up those arms. Why are you posting them like that? That looks horrendous. No, don't buy this game. It's awful. It's a very not good video game that you should not get. We're only playing this because we were paid to play it. Single mode. Let's go fight the final boss again with our robot we haven't updated in like 3 chapters. By that I mean playthroughs.
このカードキーで生徒会室に入る。はい。ここまで来たら頑張ります。
Time to fight the final boss again.
行くよ。
いや、待って
Hey
いたよ。
guys, it's the final boss. There he
ま
is.
あそんなこと僕を楽しませてくれる。
Anyway, he's really strong, he swears.
どういうこと？
貴様らは自分自身の順調に勝ち進んできたが実力に見
Haha,
合った
we
ライバル
tricked you
が
actually.
次々現れる。
I was preparing you the entire
都合よく順番
time
に出てくることに
to
気もない。
fight the final boss because it would be entertaining. This is actually the first time he's done this in any route,
この学
believe
園
it or
は
not.
他にもランキング上位者が多く、
まさか
It was all a trap, but only for this route.
どう理解されても構わん。勇気に満足してもらう。
Anyway, fight this
数
dude.
などもん
はいはい。
Anyway, it's the time for the exact same fight we've done technically 6 times now, since you have to fight the same him again 2 times in a row every time you do this fight with no variables. Oh my god. What a video game. We'll call it that much at least. That's because 1, we are partially dead, and 2, it's after midnight
先
here.
に進むことができるのは強者のみ。弱者はここで散りゆく。
Oh wow, he's actually here in this fight for once. That is new, believe it or not. I'm surprised. It's not going to change anything because gameplay-wise, it's the exact same fight again.
実況は私シャクのリーコが務めさせていただきます。希望の火を消さないリカズユイ出撃します。第三勢力の討伐クエストです。複数の
Okay,
となると
video game.
が試されますね。
You aren't even supposed to be attacking each other at this point. You were very bad at this, huh? The game, if you want to win, attack neutral units. The enemy AI, got it, go smack the player in the face.
進むことができるのは強者のみ。弱者はここで散りゆくがいい。
ターゲット確認。これより破壊するわ。見つけた。破壊の時間よ。プレイヤー5撃破されました。 このクエストはチームブルーが持っていった。
Clown.
レッドも負けていられません。プレイヤー6撃破されました。
Right container.
月が見えたわ。見えているわ。このクエストは時間との勝負でもありますよ。さあさあ、通常の3倍のスピードで行きましょう。
Very cool how there's lasers that just do like next to no damage, but they lock you in place for the entire time.
まだ少し駆け引きは必要ない。さあ戦おうよ。
Get some
こ
arms.
のクエストはチームブルーが持っていた。
I need to find a head somewhere.
最後の最後に勝った者が強者。
There we go.
その途中のクエスト結果なんて
Backpack, please. Okay.
破壊の時間よ。
What am I even wearing at this point?
貴様らのような雑魚。勇気が相手をするまでもない。
ターゲット確認。これより破壊するわ。プレイヤー5撃破されました。プレイヤー4撃破されました。
There we go. Frozen Zulu down. Time to keep swinging. Guess who almost glued their fingers to a desk? Ow. Well, at least you're okay, I guess.
プレイヤー6撃破されました。このクエストはチームブルーが持っていった。レッドも負けて
Destroyed the big unicorn Gundam.
チームブルーポイント
As the enemy keeps smacking you for some godforsaken reason. I'll just clear the next one. You have cleared 0 of them, sir. You are absolutely awful at this game.
もっと強い相手はいないのかい。僕がそう簡単に落ちるだけ。
I sure would like to lock on to the boss.
ここでキーパーツの回収クエストです。このポイントを抑えることで
There we go.
試合展開が
Anyway, beat Yuki.
回収クエストか。どう動いたら楽しめるかな。やあ、
There we go.
楽しい。楽しいよ。
Anyway, and now he's gonna be like, but actually, I'm way stronger than the rest of
予
you.
測以上の力だ。さすが勇気が目をつけただけのことはある。
でもね、本当に楽しいのは勝ちを確信している人から勝利をあっさりと取り上
We
げる。
actually did already when the mission complete thing came up.
君たちの言葉を証明したいなら本当の僕を倒してみなよ。
Anyway, now his hair is pink for some reason.
さあ、楽しい。楽しいな。
Time for the frame rate to die again. Are you ready, guys? Here it
もの
comes.
すごいプレッシャーこれが会長の本気。
どこまでも踊れ。
Yeah, there it goes.
夢の世界へ導いてくれ。
Oh, look at it go. And now there's gonna be 3 of them, and they're gonna be like, gasp.
同じ機体が3体。もしかしてこれを全部同時に椎名君が。物理的にありえません。可能だとしても
Anyway, fight 3 of them at once, but not actually, because it's still not a fight.
今日も実況もお届け
Just fly around until the units spawn in. Hey, here they come. And they have all decided that instead of doing anything, they are just going to follow me around and try and shoot me once more. Love the AI. It's great. The AI is really doing good for itself. This happens every time with this. You love this monster Patreon sketch? Nice. Good. Glad to hear it.
覚えたわ。さあ、どうして
I saw the one that got you. It was actually all 3 of them because there was no enemy spawned at the beginning of the map, so they just ran at me instead. Because this game's AI is really bad. Anyway, now it's like, go break containers. But the AI is going to continue to chase me around the map instead for some reason.
君たちはもう僕の巣の中。
You'll never escape my web as I watch my own party member fail to open a goddamn crate in front of my face.
通常の3倍のスピードで行きましょう。
Oh.
このクエスト、君ならどう攻略する？ターゲット確認。
Shout out to your parts being worthless, by the way. As you can clearly see, I can still boost without the backpack on.
レッドも負けていられません。
力を示す方法はまだ他にいくらでもあるんだよ。
Wow, Rose and Zulu again. Crazy. Anyway.
次のクエストモードを行きましょう。 次に行くわよ。見つけた。破壊の時間よ。
I really want to know who decided to give your basic attack no forward momentum whatsoever.
勝負でもありますよ。さあさあ、通常の3倍のスピードで行きましょう。
There we go, there's Rose and Zulu.
どう攻略する？チームブルー、ポイント獲得です。さあ、次のクエストもどんどん行きましょう。
Wow, There we go. We won. Now we just gotta beat him once. Wherever he is.
失敗を次は確実に潰す。
ここでキーパー
Which
機を
one
回
is
収
the
する。
real one?
こ
That
の
one.
ポイントを抑えることで試合展開も大きく動いてきますよ。
回収だろうが何だろうが全て奪い取るのみよ。
There we go. We did it.
負ける
What a amazing boss fight.
僕がいやまだだ。まだ負けていない。僕の期待はまだ残って。
私たちは
Oh, good. We're clipping through each other.
かかってください。は
Time for your cool final hit. It's just a punch. Oh, this game sucks. Ba-da-da-da-da.
そんな
すまないユキ
Anyway, they were just
Yeah.
stronger.
大輔の少しあれは僕らが小学生だった頃のガンプラバトル大
This is new content, actually.
僕は決勝戦で
Anyway,
君に負けた
actually, we were rivals from childhood, but you didn't know that.
彼に
ああそうだ僕は当時負け知らずだったからね。あの敗戦は忘れようがないくらいよく覚えているよ。僕らのバトルの実力はほぼ同じだった。彼のガンプラは周りの大人たちの力を借りたもの
What
だ
the。fuck does that even mean?
僕は悟ったよ。全てが対等でフェアだと信じていたガンプラの世界も大人やお金の力から自由になることはできないって。
He beat me because his gunpowder plow borrowed the power of adults.
だから僕は強さだけを絶対の秩序としてこの学園に、
それは違うと思う。
Also, this had nothing to do with
私は
any
そ
of
の
that.
時
In fact, you made it all incredibly unfair, you buffoon.
だからそのガン確かに彼は周りに助けられてたよ。
He built it
それは間違い
himself.
なく周りで助けてくれた人も大人だとか子供だとか関係ない。
そうか。
I was actually mistaken the entire time.
これはなぜだ。
それは楽しくて嬉しいのだ。
わからない。
Oh.
全部だ。嬉しいし楽しいし悔しい。それにガンプラバトルなんてもうくだらない遊びでしかないと思っていたのに、もっと戦いたい。そんな気持ちが溢れて止まら
I
ないんだ。
want more of you to shut the fuck up. But I ain't getting that.
なんだ、やっぱりあなたも一緒じゃない。
一緒。君たち
わからないの？教えてあ
Here,
げた
you
ら。
also build a gunpla.
そうだ。ガンプラが大好きだったんだ。
何を今更ですよ。そうです。
And thus, we defeated everyone, and then they all instantly turned over a new leaf and saw the errors of their ways because they were defeated in a gunpla battle.
それは生徒会管轄のもので
いいよ。好きなだけも。
ユキ
大輔、ごめん。僕はやりたいことが分かったんだ。また戦ってくれるかい？ありがとう。現生徒会を解散する。
Anyway, the student council's dissolved. You did it. Yay. Anyway, cut to the same background we've gotten for most of the endings, except for the crazy girl.
片付けても
Where we're now the student council
いくら
leader.
なんでも散らかしすぎよね。椎名くん、後で涼子たちが手伝いに来てくれるとは言ってたけど。
Also, it looks like the old student council just works for us now, I guess.
なんだ
Whatever,
か不思
man.
議。こうしてまた私は3年生だからよろしくね会長。ところでこの部屋ってそう
Oh no.
せっかくだから
Do you want a date? Oh no, people were here.
すみません。いおり先輩に言われて。恋のミッション失敗ですか？残念です。次の
3年ぐらいは待つぞ。
涼子までっていうか3年ってもう台無しじゃない。あ、逃げられま仕方ありません。今日のところは二人きりにしてあげま
Now
しょ
we
う。
go to
明
the
日からま
room.
た。やっぱり私たちはガンプラで形サイドゼロのみんなは大好きだけど、こうして君と一緒にガンプラ、私が私らしくいられる。だからこれからもずっと一緒に。約束だからね。それじゃあ二人のミッションスタート。
That's it, by the way. I'm hitting next. There's nothing else. It's just hung up on the screen. There we go. I've gotta skip this because that plays copyrighted music. That was number 4 of 6. Oh no, another one spawned in. Actually, there were 7 routes. This is going to be the exact same. Hold on, I gotta go do something. Oh. Debating something. This game sucks ass. What is even the requirement for this? Yeah, save the schools 6 times. Okay. Debating whether I want to bother with it anymore this night. Alright, let's fucking hit up Ryoko for a little bit at least. Since at least this one surely has to be slightly different, right? Since she's a member of the student council and one of your enemies for most of it.
ようやく来たか。
Were you waiting for me?
察しがいいな。さすがあのゆい。本当はこんな不意打ちのような真似は本意ではないのだが。まあいい。実はお前に個人的な興味があってな。
It's literally just anyway. Let's hang out, man.
ホームルームまでには終わる。よし。設定は悪いが、自分のことを言葉で語るのは簡単だが、まあ理想論だが。それでもさ、始めよう。
Hajime-yo. Is her robot called Parfait Noir? It could be real cool when the final route of this game is against that one girl you play for that one girl you played online with once, who is definitely just not going to end up being your teacher. What the fuck does that mean? Anyway, this is the exact same mission we've done already, but there'll probably be 2 different robots. God, the hitbox on this weapon is just fucked. Destroy red frame. Ah. God. Bum 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 bum. Oh hey, a stray blue frame. God. It controls like ass. Where's our target? No, seriously, what is our target? You don't actually say what it is.
この一撃で仕留めてみせる。クエストクリア。次のクエスト
Alright,
こ
so
の
it
調
is
子で
you.
行くぞ。回収は獲得
There you go.
優先して攻略すべきクエストの一つだな。お前とのミッションは不思議と心が、いや、なんでも。
Wow, we got a new shield.
そうか、やはりお前ならばもしかしたら、いや、しかし自分で誘っておいてなんだが、罠だとは考えなかったのか。
Yeah, whatever,
な
man.
るほど。
Nothing in this game is actually a
そう割
threat.
り切ったのか。その思い切りバトルにおいても時には論理だが甘すぎるな。ともあれ時間を取らせた。ではまたな。
Okay, so it looks like she actually does have unique missions. However, they're still only going to be on the same, like, 5 maps, maybe? Oh, look, it's the teacher. Who is definitely not the secret final route.
君ならガンプラバトルもできるし、ちょうどいいかな。何その顔は。先生、生徒に信頼されなくて悲しい。まあ、それはそれとしてですね。
Save it for my therapist! That's the first good line in this entire game.
今から至急バトルルームに向かってほしいの。実は授業に必要なパーツとか。
Thank you, T-Null, for going. This game seems bad. Have some money. It's pretty awful, yeah. Don't buy this video game.
先生を助けると思って。その顔は了承ってことでいいわよね。それじゃよろしくお願いします。資料は
Anyway.
必要な資料はこれとこれ。悪いがバトルルームは今使用中。
Anyway, we were told to come here
なぜお
by
前
the
も
teacher.
その先生とは。なるほど。ということはお前も
You-
私と同じで面倒ごとを押し付けられたな。
I don't know why. That's you? Huh. Yeah, I don't know, man. I got nothing for you there. I see. We're in the same boat. Who uses the word Shanghaied
さて
anymore? Like,
相田先生が求めていた資料がここあると聞いていた。バトルの資料動画がないというわけでだ。何いつも通りミッションをクリアすればいい。こちらの準備は終わっている。
we can't find the video she wanted, so instead you're gonna do a mission. Meow. We are currently $55 away from a Resident Evil 7 playthrough. That'll be cool. So it appears that this is just against AI again, which means you can't lose this one. I'm interested for the first time in this entire game in how this route is going to work, because this girl is supposed to be on. Would you rather redo this or grind? I don't have a choice. I have to do this. I just paid money for this. About
クエストが始まったが、ものによっては制限時間もある。気を引き締めていけ。
about
次はドイツだ。この程度のクエスト。
wow, that was easy.
やれるときにやれることをするのが本当だ。いや、ガンプラビルダーというものだ。クエストが始まったが、ものによっては制限時間もある。気を引き締めていけ。
Bop, bop.
この手で悪魔がお待ちかねだ。造作もない。次に行こう。クエストが始まったが、ものによっては
Defeat the
制限時間もある。
G3 Gundam.
気を引き締めていけ。この一撃で仕留めてみせ
I
る。
hope you know what a G3 Gundam is, because we don't label any of the enemy types.
悪魔がお待ちかねだ。造作もない。次に行こう。クエスト
Oh,
開始だ。
already? Okay, where isn't it? Up on top. Okay. It's been less than 2 minutes, but I guess we're already at the boss fight.
このクエストで仕留めてみせる。次のクエストもこの調子でいくぞ。回収クエストか。パーツの準備ができ次第キューブに向かうぞ。
Can we play it from the start? That's a stupid question. Clearly, we wouldn't do either of those because we don't have the time. If we had the time to do that, we already would have finished Black and White. Or 2, or whichever one. Yeah, I think it was 2 at that point, yeah. If we had the time, we would have already grinded that. Okay,
まだ次のクエストがある。
time to
切り替えていくぞ。
shoot guns at this thing.
回収は獲得ポイントが高い。優先して攻略すべきクエストの一つだな。
Ma. Anyway, there we go.
ミッション
How
終了。
anticlimactic. Get us out of here, get us out of here, get us out of here. Ah.
よし、ちゃんと取れているの。しかしお前はユイから聞いているだろう。皆自らの地位を守るためにバトルする。お前たちが。いや、その録画データのコピーも終わったようだ。ではな、期待のルーキー。
Lucky. Oh, look. Oh god, this is all gonna be AI fights. Oh no. Oh no.
おいあれ噂のサイドゼロじゃん。
We're almost halfway through her route already, and it's been like 15 minutes.
ラッ
プラスの盾の森田を倒したっていう。
なんだか話題結構派手なデビューになっちゃったか。すみません、私ちょっと担任の先生に用事を頼まれて。本当に？そうだね、それがいいよ。それじゃあお言葉に甘えてありがとう。よし、これでありがとう。
And now she's gonna
手伝
leave.
ってくれて。
And now Ryuko's gonna show up.
ここにいたか。そう身構えるな。今日は別にいつもこんなやりとりから始まるな。私たちのいや用というわけでもないのだが、少しお前と話してだが、ここは少し目立つな。向こうの
Back to the battle room.
それ2年生会のバトルルームに来るのは久しぶりだな。いや、なんでもない。
It's a good thing that this game has literally zero to do with Gundam as a franchise.
お前がどれだけ腕を上げたか見たい。
This game's so bad. It's just not, it's just so middle of the road, but it's also boring. It's so insanely boring and low budget. At this point, I feel like putting more of us on screen would be more of a benefit than watching this. Oh wow, in-game cutscene.
感傷に浸ってしまった。今の言葉を忘れてくれ。私は今でもユイにどんな顔して会えばいいのかわからなくてな。
Okay. The last Gundam game's good. It just has a couple points where it goes on a little too long. This, however, is a nightmare. These are also just meant to be games for fans. They aren't meant to be a representative of the franchise. They have nothing in common with the actual franchise itself. We're also only playing this because we were paid to play. Alright, now the enemies are gonna spawn like right over here. We're gonna smack them. How the fuck did none of those hits connect to any of them? Why is this guy glowing? Guess we'll never know. Yo, it's Hazel. Go dump these off on the other side of the map that they're gonna make us run to. I hate it when I drop a part onto floor.
地獄で悪魔がお待ちかねだ
Thank you, Dai. No, good. The goalpost moved because you put parts in it. Great. Okay.
この一撃で仕留めてみせる
Now we're gonna sit here for about 15 seconds.
キーパーツの回収に成功するとはさすがだな
Uh,
一撃で仕留めてみせる
uh,
やれるべきやれることをすればいやガンプラビルダーというものだこれがこの機体の真の力だこの技はどうだ
Game, I'm locking onto that enemy.
造作もない次に行こう
Oh. Ah.
この一撃で仕留めてみせる次のテストもこの調子で
Hey,
いくぞ
Ptolemy, where are you? There you are. And now it's gonna slowly float around this room.
直す時が分かりやすく
And you have to just chase it down and shoot it. Because, yeah,
この程度のクエスト
someone thought this was a good idea.
次に行こうクエスト開始ださあお前ならここからどう食らえ次はドイツだやるじゃないかこの一撃で仕留めてみせるそこだ地獄で悪魔がお待ちかねだ造作もない次に行こう
Oh, good. It unlocked us from the boss fight. Oh, there it goes.
優先して攻略すべきクエストの一つだな
Not even last mission helps this.
この一撃で仕留めてみせる
I legitimately forgot, by the way, that you have a burst mechanic in this game. Because it's hidden on top of your little icon over your head. I actually don't know if you even have a super move properly. Also, it doesn't reset any of your cooldowns, so that's cool.
お疲れ様ミッション終了だ
Yeah, you don't seem to actually get anything for popping it outside of generic boosts. Completely forgot that existed. So far, this entire route has had no battles with stakes, by the way. This is also the first route that has had its own unique set of battles. So that's how you can tell something's going great.
腕を上げているなさすがサイドゼロのリーダーといったところかそれで先ほどの話だが
Why is it? So Gundam Breaker as a game is a game that gets faster the further in you get to it. Because you are upgrading your robot the entire time. So you get faster and better reaction speeds and everything. Because your robot is actually better. In this game, everything's just slow and controls bad.
かつて私とユイはとても優しく強いやつだっただから彼が現生徒会長である椎名勇気が私は飲み込まれてしまった生徒彼らの作ったシステムはある意味で正しい向上心を煽る強き者をより強くというその理想それは時々思うのだいつからだろうこの学園のバトル
Yeah, this cool sex girl. You're part of the problem.
弱者をないがしろにしたあの強さは本当に正しいのだろうかお前たちを見てふとそう思ったんだ
It's because you are. And then betray them.
いやそれでは本当にな私はあくまで生徒会の一員だ言いたかったことはこれでお前と話せてよかったではな
Excuse me? Is her thing only 5 missions long? Are we really jumping to the very end? Okay. We're literally skipping all the like in between fights that like had any form of stake.
どうやらお前の強さは本物だったようだな。ああ、少し時間をくれないか。一つだけ確認しておきたいこと。お前たちは確かにここまで勝ち続けた。それは紛れもだが彼は生徒会長は強い。それがお前にあるかどうか。
And that's why we're gonna do a team battle where we're on the same team instead of me challenging you to a one-on-one fight. By the way, we've only been on this route for like maybe half an hour, I think. So, actually, I think it's still less than half an hour. So, this is like the shortest one in the game. It's almost like they had no writing for this game, and that's why 90% of the routes are the exact same. And the one time you get something different, there's no content here. By the way, this is our 4th versus AI fight in the game, in which you literally can only lose by running out of time without getting to the boss. There's no other team to steal points for you, so progression is hard set. So, you know, this game's doing great. Oh, wow, that was a weird drop right there. Also, as to why this game looks and controls worse and just feels worse in general, they outsourced this to a completely different team than the normal team. Unfortunately, Dai of daihime.twitch.tv, every mission type in this game is boring. You don't actually fight anyone, it's just team-based points. Your complete missions to get points and never fight the enemy team ever. Wow, that auto lock on for that gun is awful. Also, this game only has like what, 5 or 6 maps in it, and only like 4 mission types. Like, how did they think this was gonna... They were planning to support this for like long term. I don't know how they even remotely thought that was going to be doable. Destroy the Hazel. There's Hazel. Oh, by the way, since you weren't here earlier, Guy, in this video game, all parts have set stats and set abilities. So, 90% of the time, if you get new parts, they're completely worthless. Also, when you hard knock down an enemy, they get full invincibility frames till they're standing up again, so you just have to sit there and wait. This is on top of all the other insane stuff, like only being able to hold 5 parts at once. Put this part in the box. Oh yeah, Nothing has any impact, and unless you're within a certain distance of an enemy, you have no forward momentum on your normal attack. Like, if you aren't locked on to enemies, you just don't move at all. And like, all your attacks will whiff. It's so bad. Also, you don't actually have a combo, you have like 4 hits that do nothing. It's actually, I think, only 3. And your heavy is just a tackle for this weapon. Anyway, beat Hashmal. This thing is one of the only bosses that spawns on this map. Engaging gameplay. Anyway, now it's gonna punish you for trying to attack it. Also, my heavy attack does less damage than my normal shot, in case you're wondering why I'm not using the big beam. Now we're just gonna slowly float over to him as he's not touching the ground. This game was $60. Yo, is that a Q-blade? Hold on. Q-blade. I'm like asking you to leave me alone. I need these Q-blade parts. They're all gonna be worthless, but I want them. I didn't even know it could summon those funny little dudes. Oh great, it moved, and the lock-on didn't follow it. Anyway, we won. Also, the mission ends within seconds of the boss dropping, so even if it drops stuff you want, there's a chance you won't be able to get it because you can only hold 5 items. Oh my god, did you see that? The pink textures on the Q-blade's legs didn't load in properly when I clicked on it the first time. You will look happy too, girl. I would never look happy while fighting a battle. Defeat me in battle.
これまでお前たちがなぜだろうな。そうだから頼む。話はそれだけだ。
Please, we're into guys. We're not
頼み
we're
事
not
ば
a
かりだ。
misogynist. Chat. Jesus.
では次は戦場で会おう。サイドゼロのリーダーよ。
いよいよ来たんだね。はい。
I like how we just skipped all the normal fights that you would do to get here. So is this gonna be the first fight that actually has a possible loss condition?
やはり来たか。
副会長。
ついにここまでたどったが、私たちを倒さずして。
ええ。涼子、その目で。
もはやこれ以上語る。その事実から目を背け続ける。
いいえ、そうじゃない。ついにやってきました。この緊迫のバトルは、さあ、ガンブレがそれでは。
Oh. Bum, 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 bum. I hope that that fake mock-up of Fortnite leaks that was going around today, since the actual announcement for season 8 isn't, I think, till tonight. I hope that the leaks are real and that Naruto is actually going to be in Fortnite, because that would be the funniest shit in the world. Naruto Fortnite. Anyway, time to do the exact same fight we've done in every other route again. Also, by the way, the game lies and shows them spawning out there, but they spawn inside of here for some reason. And now they're all gonna start trying to gank me. Oh, okay, hold on. For once, no enemies spawned inside. They're all out here this time. That's a new thing, actually. That's so sad that that's the level we're at right now with this. Level up. Yes, we get it. You're gay. Calm down. That dude just kill stole. What a dick. Or more. One more. There we go. Point to get to... Hey, you? No. Okay, that's 3 or 4. Another one around here anywhere? Over here. There we go. Container time. By the way, these are teleporters. Don't step on them unless you want to get transported like to a completely different area of the map and have no way back. Also, they never explain that to you. You just have to figure that out on your own. Also, this map is full of stuff like this, where it's just a hard drop-off you can't come back from. I believe yes. I do believe this is supposed to be based on Jabro. Now, does it feel or look like Jabro? Not really. It appears we have been separated from the rest of everyone, so that's cool. We gotta get over there somehow now. Also, you can't climb this rock even with like the highest amount of thrust you can get in one go, so you have to stop and wait for your entire thrust bar to come back. Goodbye, Ryoko. I don't know where you're going. I believe there's a teleporter in here somewhere. Yeah. There we go. Hey, Barbie. Destroys that Francis. Wee. No ho. Anyway. Ah, there it is. This is mine now. Goodbye. We're literally still in advance. What are you talking about? Anyway, we got it in, so it doesn't matter what she does. Oh no. Anyway. Bye. She blew up. Nice. I don't know how to get out of here, so that's cool. It's like we're all just hanging out on top now. Or not. Oh, this map is a nightmare. What do you mean that's a boost pad? What the fuck? Where does this even go? I've been lost for like 90% of this fight. Anyway, Dendrobium's here. Is this untextured? What? What the fuck? What? There's just a drop down? Anyway, there's Dendrobium. It doesn't really do anything. It just flies around super high in the sky where you can't really hit it. Yeah. So now we just gotta chase it down and just shoot at it. Anyway, that's it. Where's the dude? There he is. Yeah, that's because it is molasses. I looked away for a second and died, but it doesn't mean anything. Because death has no value. Yep, this moves like molasses. That's correct. Anyway, now that the main mission is out, none of the other side missions mean anything, so just go punch him in the face until he dies.
貴様らのような雑魚勇気が相手をするまでもない
Just shoot him like 4 times. There we go.
サイドゼロがまさかの
That's it. You did it. You did the best you could have done. Are you guys ready to do the same boss fight for the 5th time in a row? 'Cause that's about to happen.
バカな個々のスペックでは明らかにこちらが圧倒していたなのになぜ
Actually, that's impossible. We literally like can't get better numbers than what we have.
確かに私たち一人一人は小さな力かもしれない。あなたの言うでも
We have the power of
私た
friendship.
ちのあなたたちはどう？一緒に戦った仲間を
仲間と信頼し合う信じているからこそ
Strength and friends is where my ability to pilot a giant
あり
robot
のま
comes
まの
from.
自分を受け止めてくれるそれ
そうそれが
仲間を信じたからこそか
良子。
せめて少しでも良い方向にと思い生徒会に残ったが
That's right. You became a fascist for nothing.
何も変えられなかったユイ私はあの時お前を信じられなかった最後までお前を信じてついていくべきだったんだすまなかったな
私こそ
Oh wow, their CG is the CG isn't isn't a girl confessing to you this time. It's 2 girls hugging.
私の方こそ
They're friends, by the way. They were always friends.
あなたの
One just
学園
became a
を思う気持
fascist.
ちに気づいてあげられなくて良子も頑張ってたんだよね。私ね良子
あ
また一緒にガンプラバトルがしたいよ。
Yeah, this was the only one not done by the proper Gundam Breaker team. This is also, if I remember correctly, the only game that is not being acknowledged at all for the Gundam Breaker OVA. So, you know,
そうだな
that says everything right there.
信頼仲間を思う気持ちだと
Oh, I fucked up
副
then.
会長彼らにた
何
彼らならば生徒会長の活動
そうだな貴様らの強これが生徒会室のカードキーだ
You guys are coming with us,
最後
assholes.
まで見届けろとそういう
そうだな
良子
ユイ
そんなの関係ない。だって良子も
By the way, these
こ
two
の
have
学園
like
を良くしようと
not
頑張ってた
interacted
でし
at
ょ。
all during this route. So, you know.
だったら気持ちは私たちと同じ。1年前から変わらない私たちの仲間よ。
そうかわかった
Yeah.
お前が
Misa
そう言
may
ってくれ
suck
る
at
なら
Gunpla battle,
私にできる
but
こと
I'm still glad to see her again after this mess.
それじゃあ行きましょう。生徒会室に。
I love the hang up after every single fight. So hold on, this one was 5 missions long. Normally they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So she's 2 missions shorter than everyone else, and only 2 of her fights are actual fights.
準備
How
はいい
pathetic.
ええ私たちは必ずこの学園の自由を取り戻す。
Torimodose.
準備はできています。行きましょう。
私はサイドゼロの一員としては新参だがここは
はい勝ちましょう。サイドゼロのみんなで。
Ikuze.
いや待っていたよ。
Anyway,
サイドゼロのみんな
time for white-haired anime boy
現生徒会長椎名
again
あ
to do the exact
なん
same
だかお
fight
まけまでついてきて
for
る
the
みたい
fifth
だね
time.
ユキ、俺は
弱い者にはこの生徒会室に入る資格がない。そう言ってたのは君じゃないか。
This is the only character in this game who even remotely kind of has a design. And then they ruin it. So look forward to that. We have to save the rec shopping center to every basic high school plot. Don't forget, we have to save the shopping arcade turned into winning a world tournament and stopping a entire space elevator from drifting off into space, and then we have to win another tournament and stop a space elevator from crashing into Earth. It also featured a giant moving Gundam, what it means to be an AI and find purpose in life, reminiscing with old friends, and a bunch of other mini plot lines that just don't exist here.
まあいいや。そんなことはどうでもいいのさ。君たちはどれくらい僕を楽しませ。
ひどい。
By the way,
何をそんなに怒っているんだい。
this game only works in 3v3,
もしかして
so
大輔が僕の
despite
仲
him
間
being the only one here, we're going to fight him with like 2 backup randoms he has. And despite there being like 8 of us on this squad now, it's only going to be 3 of us
僕
fighting.
には仲間なんていない。
Keep in mind, look at the screen right now.
だってその方が強いか
He
ら。
fights alone. Remember that, chat.
でも学園の講師。
それが生徒会長が最強であるゆえんだ。
ひどいな大鳥さん。先にネタばらししちゃうのはまるで1年前の僕に歯向かってきた頃のようだ。変わった。戻った理由は何かな。賞賛が見えて欲が出たのかな。
Oh no, like the city of NT. What if the city of NT was worse and you didn't actually fight the enemy team? Ever. Because it has no benefits towards winning.
否定はしない。
Oh, you think he's gonna use bits? That's cute.
彼が現れなければ私が再びあなたに立つ。
つまり信頼とかそういう精
Mood,
神的
man.
なものか。
Mood.
残念だな。何か作戦が。
その期待が裏切られることはない。保証しよう。彼らはあなたが思っているよりもずっと強い。
Just funnels that are full of Gundams. The G-bit.
それは願ってもないことだ。さあそろそろ始めようか。サイ
Anyway.
ドゼロのリーダー君。そうこなくっちゃ。
ついにやってきました大一番。
Also, she's still here.
旗印サイドゼ正直生徒会室に特化。泣いても笑ってもこれが最後の決戦
The battle of the century, you guys. Bum. Bum, 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 bum. Reminder that you can skip that and just go straight to the loading screen. So I don't know what the point of that is. See, yeah, that's fine. However... Oh, are we just gonna skip straight to phase 2? That'd be funny.
その名の通り今すぐゼロに無に返してあげよう。
Nope. Alright, here we go, gang.
好きな機体はビクトリーガンダム。シャクのリンコが今日も実況をお届けいたします。
He does this every time, by the way. You just don't move. Anyway, like I said, he fights on his own. That's why there's 2 student council members here to fight with him. Also, all 3 of them will instantly lock onto you and just chase you around the map instead of doing what they're supposed to be for like 30 seconds. In fact, they're still doing it. So, that's how this fight starts every time. Because for some reason it takes like 30 seconds for any enemies to actually spawn on the map. There we go. Now it's break 10 containers again because this mission always has the same set of win conditions every time. He is just following me around the map and trying to kill me for some reason, even though it provides no benefit. What if we made the last stage of that but worse? But around you there was big ice sculptures everywhere because the villain's name is Yuki. Get it? Because snow. Because he's a white-haired anime boy. This is also a cell phone. Oh man, I love when I'm trying to melee attack someone and because I'm not locked onto an enemy, my dude just sits in a room. Just sits there and doesn't actually like move forward as he melee attacks. Hey guys, I killed the final boss. Anyway. Alright, let's pick up some parts here. There we go. Alright. Move back here. Yui, you only have 2 parts. Get out of my way. There we go. Utsukushi Gunpla. What? The Neo Zeon? Yeah, there it is. Reminder that the Neo Zeon is the final main story boss fight from the last game, and here it just kind of sits around and occasionally spawns in the maps. And then just will shoot a big beam. That's it. Very impressive, isn't it? Yeah, he spawned in, so it's just gonna play the unicorn theme for some reason. This isn't the final boss. It's just a boss. It's just a big dude that spawns. Usually you get the perfect gray unicorn here, and instead it's just him. Anyway, we did it. And now it plays generic theme because you have to fight the final boss. And by fight the final boss, I mean I'm gonna slap him in the nuts. Yeah, the HG Neo Zeon is like the size of a child, like a 2 or 3-year-old child. It's absurdly big. No, you're just sitting there, so I'm just gonna shoot you for being now. just gonna shoot you with another beam now.
あれ
Anyway.
楽しい
Time for his design to get worse.
この僕が落とされるとはね
With no explanation, by the way.
本当に楽しいのは勝ちを確信している人から勝利をあっさりと取り上げることさまだまだいけるんだろ君たちの言葉を証明したいなら本当の僕を倒してみなよ
Now he has pink highlights for some reason. Also, he's gonna make the frame rate shit itself. Please look forward to it.
この力は
It's so bad.
ものすごいプレッシャーこれが会長の本気
どこまでも踊れ僕を夢の世界へ導いてくれ
It's hard to make a good custom in this game, at least for the players, but yes, all the PC customs are garbage. It's a shame that the player suits are basically stuck. Anyway, now he has clones. Not G-bits, by the way, just
も
clones.
しかしてこれを全部
So that's cool.
シーナ君が
Um,
物理的にありえません可能だとしても
like, I can understand why your Gunpla might look like ass for the player because they have set stats. But, like, no, they just made this. The sense of expansion. He's gonna achieve the reformation of humanity. Anyway. Time to do the exact same thing again, by the way, in case you thought maybe this was just gonna be a straight up boss fight. No, now there's just 3 of his main suit and you have to do it all over again. Also, yes, they are just all instantly targeting me instead of anything else. Nope, he's not even that good, and it's a shame because he's one of the only good designs in this entire game. And by good, I mean serviceable. He's the only one that has even any, like, remote work put into him. And then they just somehow make it worse. Yeah, it's like he has dyed hair, but only at the very tips of his hair, and it's also an awful color choice. Oh look, there's that pesky, you can't hit someone when they're knocked down for some reason. Also, he is healed. Don't know why.
このクエストは時間との勝負でもありますよさあさあ通常の3倍のスピードでいきましょうクエスト開始ね頑張りましょうプレイヤー3撃破されました
First failed.
ポイント獲得です
Oh well.
さあ次のクエストもどんどんいきましょう
まだ次のクエストがある切り替えていくぞ
Yeah, really cool how they set up this as a climax. During a second phase, by the way, and then it's the exact same as the first phase that was just do mini side quests the entire time. Oh, we're on break 10 containers again. Out of my way, you. Have a container to punch. By the way, I like how if you just get hit like 1 too many times, you just lose whatever parts you're carrying. So, I'm not even looking at the screen, by the way, in case you're wondering why this is going like this.
プレイヤー1撃破されました
お前らしくないミスだな私が敵を取ってやろう
チームブルーポイント獲得ですさあ次のクエストもどんどんいきましょう
楽し
Yeah.
悪いが先に行かせてもらう。遅れた者は花火を眺めているといい。
プレイヤー
Uh,
撃破されました。やりましたね、チームブルー。
destroy backpack boy. Oh, there's unicorn.
ここでキーパー
See, now the PG unicorn's here. Wherever the fuck it's gone. There it is. Nope. And it's gone again because the lock-on sucks. There we go.
倒すには分かりやすくしなさい。
このクエストはチームレッドが持っていった。ブルーも負けていられません。
Ba-da-dum, ba-bum, ba-dum.
プレイヤー3撃破されました。
What? Why did it aim up? What?
このクエストはチームレッドが持っていった。
There we go. Oh, look. Okay, where's the real one? There he is. You. Get over here, bottom. I'm literally not even looking at my HP at this point. It doesn't matter. There's no cost for respawning. Where is he? There he is.
撃破されました。
Bop.
君たちはもう僕の巣のだ。逃げられると思うな。
キーパー支配した。素晴らしいプレイです、チームレッド。これは
Anyway, that's it. He loses in like 5 seconds once it's like, go get him.
この僕が。いやまだだ。まだ負けていない。僕の期待はまだ残って。
楽しいな。とても楽しい。
And now time for your sick killer finish move,
久しぶりだ。
in which I guess you just pose with spread hands.
まるで負ける気がしない。これで終わりだ。
Oh, that's so sad. That's the exact same punch they did for the last one, except instead of going through him and then the explosion happening behind you, you just punched him. Oh, this game's awful. I don't even know what you use GP on, now that I think about it. I think you just use it to buy parts. Anyway,
負けた。
he lost.
なぜだ。
He's crying because he lost. He's frustrated.
悔しさ。勝ち続けて。倒し。
私自身その悔しさだが、ガンプラバトルはそれで簡単なことだ。
You wanna battle again?
そうか。負け。
そうだ。それが正しいバトルのあり方だ。勝って
That's
負けて
because that is more entertaining, chat. It is in fact more entertaining to buy the models, make them, and then just slam them together.
敗北の意味を忘れて。
そうか。そうだね。だって僕はこんなにも君たちと再戦したいと思っ
Anyway,
てい
he's
る
like,
んだ。
wow, battling's cool.
すまなかった大輔。
Anyway, we'll stop being fascists now.
手伝ってくれるかい。彼らにリベンジマッチする。ああ、もちろんだ。
これで一見。
これで学園は元の。
私とお前が仲の。
その通りよ。
ああ、
You did it, faceless protagonist kun.
ありがとう。
What the fuck? What? What do you mean she has more after the final boss? Like... Okay. I guess we never got our CG where you hang out with the girlfriend and she is like, you know, I like your wife. And it's like,
こ
okay.
れではいくら掃除をしても片付かないぞ。
It's not even that dirty. There's just a bunch of Gunpla lying on the floor. Just pick them up. Like, the shelves are immaculate.
それにしてもサイドゼロの連中も友達がいがない。まさか途中で帰ってしまうとはな。それはそうなのだが、一日でも早く言っても始まらんな。早く片付けてしまおう。
Like, it's literally just Gunpla parts on the floor.
ようやく人心地ついたか。さすがに今日これ以上は無理だな。日が傾いてきた。今まで多くのことをお前たちに押し付けていた。まあ、今日のところは帰ろう。
Did you fall? Oh, I accidentally turned the battle system on. Anyway, let's do a fight now.
帰る前そうと決まれば内容はいつそれでだな。
Yep, that's why.
このミッションが終わったら伝えたいことがある。
Yes, that's how every single one of these goes. Every single fight is, haha, I'm evil and I don't get Gunpla. You beat me. And then you're like, Gunpla's about love. And you're like, wow, Gunpla's about love. I won't be evil anymore. It's just, that's what you do the entire time. Yeah, the final boss is just, what if we made a new type, but they aren't a new type because new types don't actually exist in this. So they're just gonna have unexplained weird superpowers because they're so cool during the final boss. There's still 2 more routes left in this game, by the way. Anyway, time for her 4th unlosable versus AI mobs fight, in which there's no enemy team that can beat you. Yeah, that's about it. I never actually knew there was an entrance to this up here. Because you like never come down here for anything. Except occasionally a single boss fight will spawn down here. What is that floating in the distance? That looks so awful. There's like random smoke particles out there. What the fuck? Teleporter, take me away. Oh, you refuse to work. Okay. That's cool. Yeah. There we go. Where are the enemies, game? Over there, apparently. There we go. We have fought all of these before, by the way. None of these are new. Destroy Zephyranthus. Hello, Zephyranthus. Please go away, GPO-1. Unfortunately, none of your parts will be good. Shoot those down. Hey!
するのが本当の天使いやガンプラビルダーというものだ。
Wing? What are you doing here, Wing?
遅い。次はドイツだ。
Let me just fall back here real quick and wait for the beam cannon to come back online.
この一撃で仕留めてみせる。次のクエストもこの調子でいくぞ。回収は獲得ポイントが高い。
There we go.
優先して攻略すべきクエストの一つだ。この程度のクエスト造作もないな。次に行こう。やれるときにやれることをするのが本当の天使。
Shut up.
いやガンプラビルダー。
What a great way to end your game. You beat the really awful final boss, and now they're just gonna be like, do this mission you did again, by the way. We did this one on this map already. They didn't even bring us to one of the maps we didn't do.
B パーツの回収に成功するとはさすがだな。やれるときにやれることをするのが本当の天使。いやガンプラビルダーというものだ。
Because this game has nothing but busy work.
そこだ。この一撃
This is the first route that has had new missions in it compared to the rest of the missions. It still uses all the same maps. It repeats 2 of them and doesn't use every single one the other ones did. And 90% of the fights are even less entertaining than the ones they've already made you do 4 times before this.
クエストクリア。次のクエストもこの調子でいくぞ。
Destroy target. There's 4 targets somewhere. We're not gonna tell you where. Yuko's also not even gonna try and grab the part.
こちらに運が回ってきたようだな。
Are they in
このまま回収
here?
するぞ。
No. Oh, yes.
まだ次のクエスト
Oh my
が
god, it's the fucking
切り替えてい
psycho
くぞ。
prototype. Come back here, you. Why is excess down here suddenly?
お疲れ様。ミッション終了だ。
You did it. Bam, bam, bam. Eh.
楽しかったな。お前と一緒にいると。
Anyway,
どうしてだろうな。
did you know that I like you?
お前とはよくお前には本当に感謝している。ユイのことも生徒会のことも全てだ。私はその口下手なのでな。こうして戦場を共にしなければなかなか心の内が出てこないのだ。
I'm not very word with goods sometimes. I'm not very word with goods sometimes.
それで、話があると言ったな。ユイのこともある手前、思うところもないではないが、私はこういうことに遠慮する性分ではなくてな。 心して聞け。
The only good line we've had in the entire game so far, legitimately,
お前のことが好きだし
was you telling the teacher you don't trust her, and her going, well, that's mean, and then going, well, I'll complain to my therapist later about it. Yes, no, that's the thing. It doesn't feel like it's a joke. It feels like it's an actual localization error, because that is not something she's done the entire game. They have never made that joke the entire game with her, which is why it feels more like an error than an actual joke. Anyway, she likes you romantically.
何をほうけている。いや待って、今はいい。そう、今度変だからもう今日は帰って。
Anyway, I refuse to give her words, and it's gonna make me hug her anyway. We're just gonna slide off the chair right now, so I'll let this one play out.
せめて何か言ってから実行しろ。すまない。今日は帰ってもいいか。
Fucked up how that big Zam is the same size as everything else on that shelf.
恥ずかしくて死にそうだ。
So am I, girl. You ain't special. There's only 2 guys in this entire fucking three guys in this entire fucking video game. And one of them is a loser you beat in the first,
生
like,
徒会長。
3 chapters. The other is the student council president, and the other is his vice secretary, who are the final boss and penultimate final boss.
まったく。
Anyway, we
何
won.
者入りで補佐する私の立場にもなってほしいものだな。
Hold on. I have to. Oh no. Whatever, I'll do it later. Ah, shit.
ダメに決まっている。
Woo!
そうやって後へ後へと先延ばしにして。
We didn't just almost fall out of this rolling chair. Don't worry about it. Ah.
とにかくこの書類は今日中にこの学園から再び笑顔を奪ってはならない。それは現生徒会の至上命題なのだからな。なんだその目は。バトルがしたい。遊びたい。今はダメだ。仕事をしろ仕事を。まあもう少ししたら生徒たちもほとんど帰る。
See, that's supposed to be suggestive, but they just mean gunpla battle.
なのでもう少しだけ頑張るように。いいな。
Yo, what they got on the shelf?
私たちの理想の学園は
They got
こうした日々の努力から生まれ
Master
るものな
Grade
のだか
Turn
らな。
A. A 1/100 Astray Red Frame. Doesn't specifically say Master Grade on it. Zeta Gundam. Is that 3? The Master Grade Buster Gundam. Is that? I can't tell what the ones on the bottom are. They're like covered. Hold on. There we go. Okay, we're in there. Let me move out of the way. Alright. So we've got Buster Gundam. Something that's literally impossible to see. Why are you stacking HGs underneath all those master grades? Are you crazy? And wait, there's 2 Buster Gundams? Why did they have high grade Buster Gundam and Master Grade Buster Gundam on here together? Are you okay? Is that supposed to be Habaki Kali up there? I can see the K, the L, and the I. And I think that's Age Gundam 1? Anyway. That was the most enjoyment we've gotten out of this entire stream.
大丈夫。何も心配するな。たとえどんなことがあろうと。私はずっとお前の隣にいる
I was trying to see if I could read the text on the Zeta box, but I couldn't. It's too blurry. It's too low quality. His protagonist doesn't look like he makes decisions. Also, it just hung up there again. And now we gotta skip this because it plays copyrighted music. Alright, so the only two that are left are the World of Painters with, and I quote, "Call me Chi Nuts," and Unknown Girl, who showed up in a single match really early on. I think it was here. She showed up. We don't know anything about her except that we thought she was AI, and then she added us on like Twitter or something afterwards. Even though it was supposed to be an offline match. We don't know anything about her, but out of everyone here, there's only two girls that it hasn't let us date yet, and that is the announcer, and that is the teacher. And in my heart of hearts, I know this game is trash enough that it turns out she's the teacher. But, oh, we've been going for 3 hours already. So we'll try and knock out these last two next time we get back to this, which will be on Thursday. This was an incredibly late stream. We're gonna try to get back to more regular hours next week here. Well, I guess it's already this week, but you know what I mean. So we're gonna head out for the night. Thanks to Silver Quartz Spider for the $5. Well, I want to say it's the teacher, but also because it would be really sad and depressing if your secret character you unlocked by clearing everything in the game was actually your homeroom teacher. Wouldn't that be funny? I hate this video game. Anyway, we should be back Tuesday? I don't think we're gonna be back to Sword and Shield yet, because we have to fight raids in that to level people up, because the final boss of that game is like an 8-level jump for some reason. So that'll probably be back the week after this. We need to get some downtime, but that'll be much quicker. Then on Wednesday we'll be back with Digimon, blah blah blah. And then on Thursday this will be back, and then we'll ride out the rest of the week with whatever comes to mind at the time. Okay. Thanks for coming out so late, you guys, for those of you who made it. It's always a pleasure to have you around. Well, we should be back Tuesday. We might be doing another art stream. We'll see. We still got some stuff we gotta clear out. Love each and every one of you. Reminder, if you haven't, to join the Discord already. This link is not right, so don't use that one. It's on our Twitter. You can get to it from there. And also, to check out the Patreon. If you're at the $5 or higher tier, we currently have our monthly illustration poll going through the 15th. If you're at the $10 or higher tier, you can get an additional vote to sway it to whatever your heart desires. So check those out. That's also how we decide our monthly Scaredy Cat streams and such. So I'll see you guys all next time. You have a good rest of your 2 a.m. on a Monday. Night. Take care of yourselves. And remember to worship the old cat. That's us. Whee! Sorry, this game sucks. Bye. I want to play more entertaining things. Actually, before we go, I want to show you guys something funny. So if I go into setup mode here. Okay. Now watch what happens when I click off setup mode. So I already clicked it. There's a 2-second delay. We're still waiting. All the textures pop in at once after like 4 seconds on the home screen, and then all the menus load. This game is ass. They charge $60 for this on launch. Bye. Bye. This ran at 15 frames originally before patches.